Then the hands can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just feeling the sensations, bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front, then the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. As we open the door, starting the journey. Just floating up and floating down, just adding in some nice gentle movements to start our flow, warming up the body and the mind. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, open the door. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline and then drift out to the sides, the fountain. Breathing in, drifting up. Breathing out, floating down. Really letting go of any tension, moving like water. Soft but powerful. One more time, the fountain. And then this time, the fingertips point up. They come up the midline and then spiral out and away from each other. Silk reeling the upward spirals. Rising up, opening the shoulders, opening the chest, floating down. Breathing in, breathing out. Or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, silk reeling, upward spirals. And then reverse direction. The arms float all the way up and over. The fingertips point down, and then they spiral out and away. The downward spirals. Spiraling the energy throughout the body, increasing the blood flow and circulation as well. One more time, silk reeling, downward spirals. And then circle the arms in front, hug the tree, and soften. And then shift all your weight over to one side, step the foot in, draw the hands in, and then step out to the corner. And as you step out, pushing forwards in space. Drawing back in, pushing back out, pushing the mountain. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and easy, nice and slow, no rush, nowhere to go. One more time, pushing the mountain. And then this time the hands float all the way up and over, down over the shoulder like we're draping the coat, and then pressing back to the corner. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, draping the coat. Opening the shoulders once again, shifting the weight, pushing through. One more time, draping the coat. And then step the front foot back in. The hands come back in towards the heart. Step in, step out to the other corner, pushing the mountain. Really feeling into the body, bringing mindfulness to the body. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, pushing the mountain. This time the hands float up, circling up and over, draping the coat over the shoulder, and then pushing through to the corner. Breathing in, breathing out. Circling it around, just coming up as much as you can comfortably. Just letting go of striving. One more time, draping the coat. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree right out in front. And then as you breathe in, the hands draw in towards the heart, and as you breathe out, pushing out to the side. Breathing in, coming back to center. Breathing out, the dragon stretches its tail. This time, the hands go out to the side. The opposite foot can tap down to the other side. Stepping back in, other side, tap the toes right out to the side. Breathing in, breathing out, just going side to side. Breathing. One more time, the dragon stretches its tail. And then step in and hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingertips dip down towards the earth. They come forward, all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. Digging in the garden. Just softening down as much as you can comfortably. Once again, letting go of striving. One more time, digging in the garden. And then reversing direction, the hands float up and over, out and down. Coming back up the center as we harvest from the garden. All right, one more time. This time, round out, hugging the tree, and soften. And then step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open up wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions. They float across like clouds in the sky. The hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Drifting across nice and slow. Softening the shoulders and the neck. Softening the face and the eyes. Using only what you need. And then this time, the top hand makes a hook. Bottom hand comes up and then floats across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. Now this time, you can step in if you like, and then step out as the hand floats across. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook, the hand drifts over. Wave hands like clouds, stepping in, drifting across. Just taking your time, breathing. This time the top hand makes a hook, the bottom hand comes up, floats across, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip, and really softening at the end. This time you can step in if you like. And then step out as the hand floats across. All right, one more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over. Wave hands like clouds. Drifting across, nice and soft. Breathing. We'll drift across a few times, really letting go of tension, letting go of stress. And then this time you can step in as you make a hook. Step out for single whip. Circle it around once more. And then reverse direction. First, the back foot turns out. The front hand comes up and over, presses down, scoops through, and then back up. Circle it around again. The snake creeps through the grass. All right, one more time. And then from here, the back hook floats up. It scoops down the side and all the way through. Other side, the hand floats up, spirals and scoops out to the side, the dancing dragon. Breathing in. Breathing out one more time. And then this hand here drops down and drifts over. Wave hands like clouds. Once again, stepping in. Breathing. Just drifting across, nice and slow. This time, step in as you make a hook. Step out for single whip. And then once more, circle it all the way around. And then we'll reverse direction. So first the back foot turns out, front hand comes up and over, presses down, scoops through, and then back up. Circle it around again, the snake creeps through the grass. Once again, just going down as much as you can comfortably. One more time. And then from here, the back hook floats up, scoops down the side and all the way through. Other side, dancing dragon. Breathing in. Breathing out once more. And the back hand here drops down, drifts over. Cloudy hands, we sometimes call this one. Drifting across, nice and slow. Wave hands like clouds. And once again, we'll just drift across a few times, just really letting go of tension, letting go of anything you don't need. So we learn to move like nature with effortless ease. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, wave hands like clouds. And then both hands float down, drifting up to shoulder height on the other side, and then switching sides again. And then this time, this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front to eye level. And then down. Once again, same side, just the arms at first. The hand comes right out in front, the other one by the hip. And down. All right, this time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. Stepping back down. And you can keep your foot down or you can lift it up. It's all good. Just meeting yourself where you're at. One more time on this side, the rooster stands on one leg. And then the arms drift over to the other side, really taking your time, floating up to shoulder height. And then this hand scoops down and comes right out in front to eye level. And down. Still breathing. Once again, just the arms. It's taking your time. Learning to slow down. Creating mindfulness. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. And then stepping back down. And once again, you can keep your foot down or you can lift it up. Just letting go of judgment the best you can. Once more, on this side, the rooster stands on one leg. And then circle the arms all the way around in front, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider, and then from here, both arms drift over to the side, and once again, floating up to shoulder height, but this time, one hand makes an arrow, the other draws the bow, and then softening down. Rising back up, release the bow, other side. The other hand makes an arrow, draw the bow, soften down. Rising back up. This time you can do it all together. Draw the bow as you soften down. One more time, the archer. And then circle the arms around, hug the tree. Then step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky. The other hand floats down. And then circle it around again, parting the wild horse's mane. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, parting the horse's mane. This time the bottom hand comes up, the wrists cross. The arms float down as you circle out and around, back up top, the princess on the mountaintop. Circle it around, breathing in. Breathing out as you cross, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, and then the arms open. Then this hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, step out to the other corner. As you step out, the bottom hand guides the moon into the clouds. Circle it around again, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, parting the horse's mane. This time, bottom hand comes up, the wrists cross, the arms float down, circling out and around, back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Coming up to the mountain peak. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead to the top of the mountain. Then the hands begin to drift down, side to side, like we're going down the mountain trail. Then when you get to the base of the mountain, we'll gather the energy from the earth and then bring it all the way back up to the mountain peak and then drifting down the other way, descending the mountain. Just taking your time, floating down like an autumn leaf, floating down to the earth. Gathering the energy from the earth, going back up to the top, and then drifting down, descending the mountain. Really taking your time. See if you can feel the air between the fingers. And then gather the energy from the earth, bring it back up to the mountain peak one more time. Other way, descending the mountain, making your own trail. And then from here, circle the arms all the way around and hug the tree right out in front and soften. From here, the hands turn, one hand on top of the other, bottom hand drops down, toss away. Then the hand waves in towards the heart and then pushes forward. Other side, toss away. The hand waves into the center and then pushes forward, repulsing the monkey. Breathing in, breathing out, calming the monkey mind. You can even lean into it if you like. Shifting the weight, feeling the flow. Breathing in, breathing out one more time, repulsing the monkey. Creating focus and clarity. And then both hands float all the way over to the side. They drift down, and then they brush out to the corner, circling all the way around, and then back out to the other corner, making a figure eight, right in front of the body. The gentle rotation, the torso, shifting the weight as we polish the table. It's like your hands are gliding on a nice smooth surface, really making it shine. One more time, polishing the table. And then circle the arms all the way around, hug the tree, breathing in, the arms open. Breathing out, this hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. Then the bottom hand floats all the way up overhead, the other hand by the hip. And then circle it around again. Once again, just the arms. Bottom arm floats up, leaning over to the side, going up once again. All right, this time, as the bottom arm comes up, the opposite foot can touch down right out in front, tapping down the toes. Stepping back in, catch the moon, and then step back out. White crane spreads wings. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, white crane spreads wings. And then step back in, embrace the moon, and then spin the moon. So switching sides, the bottom arm comes up overhead, the other hand by the hip. Circle it around again. Once again, just the arms, taking your time, leaning over to the side, going up. Coming back to center, this time as the bottom arm comes up, the opposite foot taps down in front. Step back in, catch the moon. Step out, white crane spreads wings. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, one more time. White crane spreads wings. Step in, catch the moon. This time the arms open up wide, the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down, sinking in the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, softening down. Gathering in the energy, bringing it into the heart. And then this time you can even go up and over if it feels okay. Sinking the chi. Breathing in. Breathing out one more time, sink the chi. This time the hands circle all the way in front and they come together in prayer position in front of the heart. Then as you breathe in, the arms open out to the sides. And as you breathe out, they come back together in front of the heart. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, the heart opening breath. Clearing out old stuck energy, making room for the new. One more time, the heart opening breath. Then the hands float down, circle around, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. The hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And then this hand floats up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time, both hands float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down. Then circle the hands in front, as if you had a big ball in front of the body, going all the way around and under, back up to the heart, and down. One more time, open the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so gently. Bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the sensations in the body. Feel the body breathing. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, this class is part of our monthly calendar program, so please click the first link in the video description below to get your free monthly clickable calendar, and I'll see you over there.